Hey, what's up guys? Sloth King here. Here is the final interview that I got from the car show that I went to. And like I said before, I did not film an intro, nor did I film any outros because I was just too dang excited. See, I'm just too dang excited filming this right now. I'm just messing up. I'm just too dang excited that just jumped right in and started interviewing them. So welcome to the rundown. And let's go ahead and have him introduce himself and let's get the rundown on that vehicle. Alrighty, so guys, I found this super sick NSX. So go ahead, introduce yourself and tell me about the car.
Cool, man. What's up, guys? My name is Marq Drandon. This is my 91 Acura NSX. Let's talk about the car a little bit. Got the car originally, so I like the cool story about it is, right, got the car 2019 going into 2020. It's a 91, 68,000 miles on it. I gave 22 grand for it.
No way.
So yeah, right. So right before the, no one's paying attention, right? No one really cared.
Right.
The next thing you know, they became cool.
Man,
this is kind of the second revision of the build. Working on the car. So we did like we can do a little quick fast walk around, I guess, whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's not like a one-off, one-of-one front splitter. This is a spoon bumper. This is one of three in the world. They never made one of three in the world. So they never made a spoon bumper for the pop-up headlights. They're for the 03 body style, right?
Right.
So I had a buddy of mine, Chris, get on the car, custom molded fiberglass around the headlights. He did a great job. My best friend Kendrick at Cam's Auto did the paint job on it. It's got spoon bumper, spoon mirrors, spoon scoop, spoon wheel. Another cool thing is this rear diffuser is from a company called Dolly Racing. So it's a one of two. It was a prototype, so they never released Dolly Racing so I got a couple Dolly parts that are super cool.
And you're fine driving around with
Absolutely.
all these one of couple.
It's a driver car, right? So
I love to hear that.
Yep. And then so my buddy Adam helped me out. We did the timing belt, water pump, and all this stuff on it, and then decided to go ahead and do a turbo kit. So we did a cool turbo kit, rear mounted, as you can see.
Yeah, as I can see right
So yeah, man. So
there.
that's just 62, nothing super crazy. AEM on the standalone. Makes noises, 5 pounds of boost. Really, just a cool car.
Oh, just 5 pounds?
Yeah, just 5 pounds.
Dude,
so nothing crazy.
Very, very conservative.
Very much so. So
what is it making right now?
It's probably my ballpark at 345-ish.
That's comfortable, honestly.
It's comfortable. It's a light car, right?
Yeah.
It gets me through traffic for sure.
How much does it weigh?
Out the factory, 2850. So, we did a couple of different things. So it's probably just a tad bit lighter.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy, right?
It's like around like a little bit heavier than a Miata.
Sure. Yeah, just a tad bit, right?
Dude.
So yeah, then my buddy Philip made some cool wing stands for me for the Voltex Type 5. I just kind of like the way the wing stands flow with the quarter panel on the body, so it just kind of flows, if you can see that.
Oh man.
So yeah, man. So my buddy made those for me. Shout out to Philip.
Dude, yeah, that's actually great.
Yeah, man. So
usually everyone just mounts it on. And
right,
it's just right. Here's a wing.
Absolutely. So yeah. So one of one on that kind of stuff, right? Just some custom parts, man. Just all around. The car was a tan interior car originally. We went to the Recaro seats and all the good stuff. Little custom subwoofer. You see the JL in there. Just a cool little car, man.
Wait, so it was originally tan and
Yep.
you just now did you get everything reupholstered?
Everything's been reupholstered and dyed. Yep. So everything was done,
man.
or new carpets and all that kind of cool stuff.
Oh, that is great.
Yep. Another cool thing was these are the revision second. These are the Rega Masters built out of Japan. So these are powder coated. I don't know how many guys have done that. Typically they come speed gray. Obviously I got the stop take big brake kit front and rear. Man, that's kind of it, man. Good cruiser car.
That is clean.
Just rolling, man.
Is it just is it on bags or is it?
It is on bags, so it's on AirTech coilovers, airlift as far as the management.
So you can go over speed bumps.
I get about 6-7 inches of lift on it, so it's pretty solid.
6-7 inches?
Yeah, it goes pretty tall.
Oh my God! When we're done with this, do you mind showing that off?
Man, probably would, but I'd have to fire up to get the compressor fired. Yeah,
fair enough.
So yeah,
okay.
But yeah, sure enough, it does get pretty tall, so we can get it on the trailer. And all
that is
cool
great.
Stuff. Yeah.
I love that. You actually thought about that.
Absolutely.
Not everyone does that.
Yes, sir, for sure.
So I have a few more questions for you before we wrap this up.
Absolutely.
Do you have one memory with this car that comes to mind first?
Man, a bunch, right? You know, it's just one of those dream cars you always have, right?
Yeah.
And like true to heart, I'm actually like an S chassis guy. I got like 3240s. That's kind of my heart and joy. But the NSX has always been a cool car.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even know. I think the first day we seen it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was hunting a car, about to go all the way to California to get a car. And then it just happened to be 22 miles away from me, the one I found. So, right. So it was just meant
Right
to
time,
be.
right place.
Shout out to my buddy Sean, man, for finding that car for me. We got right over there and got to it. So super excited. Yes.
Oh, that is great. Do you have any more plans to modify this car in the future?
Yes. So the car is getting ready to go to SEMA this year, right? So super excited about that.
Okay.
It's part of our honeymoon and part of the trip. So we're going to be cool and going to SEMA. So the car's going to back. I do drive this car a lot, so I got paint chips. I got a cracked fender and little things like that, right? So we're going to get everything cleaned up on it.
Mm-hmm.
New seats. I got new seats that are getting wrapped, leather and Alcantara. I got the carbon fiber scoop for the back. What else are we doing, man? We're going to do a couple little things. We're still going to work on... I'm working on some companies, and hopefully we get some more, some freebies.
Right on
for SEMA. So a couple more things, man. But really, and all in all, I'm going to kind of keep it just kind of OEM plus.
I love that.
Right.
Yeah, OEM plus is great.
Right.
So do you have any other cars in the future that you'd like to scoop up?
We're going to finish this car for SEMA, and then next year we're bringing out, I got a 95 Toyota Supra. So the Supra will be coming out. We got fully built 2J car. Rega Masters on it too. Turbo 400, Granite 8.8 rear end, crazy stuff. 2750 injectors, 4-12 supply line, fuel lines.
Oh man!
So it should be a big boy,
dude,
man. So
that's gonna be so
hoping
sick.
to do somewhere around. We're able to cruise it at 1,000 pretty easy, right? So that's what we want. Should be able to do about a 1,500 pretty easy walking apart.
Oh, that's
But we won't stretch the motor because I actually want to build it more for a show car.
Okay.
So that's kind of what we're in the works for 25.
Oh, I love that. I love that. That's exciting.
So, but as far as cars, that's coming out next year. Again, like I said, I'm an S chassis guy, so I got a SR20 hatch car. I got a bone stock 93 240. Then we got a 95 240 that's got a built KA, K motor, rods, pistons, the whole nine. Bunch of junk, man. Bagged LS460, bagged GS400. So we got a bunch of cars. So
oh man, that's
what
exciting.
we love. Dude,
I love that. I love that.
Absolutely.
So, do you prefer superchargers, turbos, or
turbos all the way?
Turbos all 100%,
the way. 100%, man. I won't supercharge nothing.
Why is
no
that?
offense to supercharged guys. I don't like belt driven. I like boost when you want it, and I like real boost. You know.
Yeah.
Superchargers, you gotta. You gotta pay for those belts, pulleys, the whole nine. They can throw belts, all that extra stuff.
Yeah.
Turbo, man, it's a one flip of switch. You know, you go pay $50. You know, you pay $500 for new pulley system, or $1,000 for 20 extra horsepower.
Yeah.
When a flip of the switch, air's free, man.
Woo.
Air's free. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So, are you more of a domestic or import guy?
100% import guy. When it comes to domestic, shout out to my dad. I'm a Chevy guy when it comes to domestics.
Okay.
So I do own a 1970 Nova Super Sport. It's got a 383 stroker. It's a true 4-speed car. Then I got an 86 Monte Carlo Super Sport, 100% stock, 305 motor. And then kind of the daily driver tow rig is a 15 model GMC Sierra. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, so.
Okay, cool. You're well-rounded.
Absolutely.
You don't lean to one.
I'm just an automotive guy.
I love it. I love it. And okay, so which one do you think is cooler, racing or drifting, and why?
Drag racing for sure.
Okay.
For me, nothing like that. First of all, motorsports. Shout out to everybody, right?
Yeah.
Just for me, I like the drag racing thing. It's cooler just having these tires, a lot of power and put to the pressure. I'm just sitting there going laps and laps and laps. For me, just not my thing.
Yeah.
Or drifting, and drifting's cool, but man, you're really beating the car up, and you beat it up in racing, but you beat it up for like 10 seconds, right? Or what?
Right,
how that
right.
looks. And you really give it its go when drifting. So shout out to the drifters, man. Those guys working those cars hard to beat them up like that.
Oh yeah.
Not my thing, but I love watching it.
Oh, it's a blast to watch.
So every year we try to hit 2 or 3 Formula D events, and then all the local events. So I definitely like to support it. Just not a thing that I want to build.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then last thing that you want to leave with anyone, go ahead and plug your socials if you have anything like that.
Sure.
And just leave one final message.
Yeah, man. Follow me on Instagram, Squirk. WHOA_Squirk. Shout out to Import Alliance for having me as always. We'll be in their booth for SEMA. Shout out to Solo. They always take care of me on some gear, and we go to a lot of shows together. So shout out to Sebastian, Solo. Shout out to Swerve. Swerve definitely hooks me up too. Shout out to Cams for all the paint, my best friend. And man, that's it, man. That's rocking and rolling.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Dude, thank you.
Hope you have a great night.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
All right, guys, and there we go. Like I said before, I don't have like a proper outro for all this because I got like way too excited. But shout out to Marq for letting me interview him and checking out that NSX. That was a blast. Hopefully I can run into him at another car show in the future. And make sure you guys go give him a follow. I will make sure that I have his Instagram linked in the description below if you guys are interested in that. Check out that NSX. It's really sick. I can't wait for him to actually have that Supra built because I want to check that thing out in the future too. So anyways, guys, like always, whatever you guys do in life, make sure you give it 100%. Unless that's donating blood. Don't do that. Cheers. I'll catch you guys on the next ride.